And simply bring your feet as wide as the mat and knock your knees together. Start letting yourself dropping in. With that being said, I'm still working on that too, since I just jumped from a kind of hectic meeting. Notice that there's still probably plenty of things going on in your mind, and it's perfectly normal. And start focusing more on the sound of your breathing, using it as a beacon light to guide you to get yourself settled down. And it's okay, those noises are still there. They're just as natural as everything else around us, as natural as this practice. You can keep your hands. The most natural space can be by your side, can be one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, if you decide to create a deeper connection with your breath. Each big inhale, notice the air coming in, fill up your low belly, your rib cage, your chest, or even all the way up to the crown of your head. And each big exhale, just let everything smoothly out. Feel your body sinking even more into the space beneath you. Just let everything go and trust your body doing the most natural thing for you. Trust that even though you don't usually pay that much attention to your breathing, but it's still doing the best job to nourishing your blood cell, your energy, your spirit. We're going to practice Utkatasana today. To prepare for that, bring your hands to your belly, your low belly possibly. And just take a couple of big, deep inhale. Establish the connection between your hands and your belly, along with the up and down of your breath. And then move your hands slightly up towards your rib cage. The same breath still goes all the way down to your low belly. We just bring more sensation on rib cage this time. Then move your hands all the way up to your chest. Notice that range of expansion is not as much as ribcage and low belly in your chest. But it doesn't mean that you're taking in less air with each inhale. After one more big inhale. And exhale, let everything smoothly out. You can keep your hands in your chest or bring it down to rib cage or your low belly or even to the side of your rib cage. You can just choose one spot that keep the connection with all the three parts that we just did. The low belly, the rib cage, the chest. And take inhale, 1/3 all the way down to the low belly. Another 1/3, fill up your rib cage. Pause. And another 1/3 to your chest. Pause for a short moment and let everything out. We'll do this together for a couple more rounds. 1/3 into your low belly. And 1/3 fill up to your rib cage. And finish the rest all the way up to your chest. And let everything out. 1/3 fill up your low belly. 1/3 into your rib cage. And one more third, rise that chest. And let everything out. Continue a couple more rounds on your own with your own pace, your own capacity. With option of longer pause, which we call viloma in Sanskrit, after each 1/3. You can do a count of 4, a count of 6. Just like a marination of the breathing in each body part. After this round, finish 2 more rounds. And the bottom of your last round, bring your arms over your head, cactus your arms. Open the chest and start windshield wiper your knees side to side. You can start slowly. Waking up the hips. Making space in the place where the femur connecting with our hip socket. And next time when your knees are dropping to the left side, bring your left ankle on the top of your right knee and gaze over towards your right fingertips possibly. You can slide a block or heavy book underneath your left knee if you need that extra support. Make sure that your right shoulder blade is still plugged into the ground. Feel the space growing between your right knee along through your right hip crease and all the way up to your right shoulder. And carefully bring both knees back to center. And keep your right foot on the ground, kind of like a figure four on your back. Use your left hand, push your left knee open. And pull both knees into your chest. Thread your arms between your legs and clasp your hands either behind the back of your right thigh or in front of your right shin for figure four on your back. Use your left elbow to push, continue pushing that left knee to open. Open your elbows toward the side so you can pull the right knee into your chest. In the meantime, push your tailbone into the mat. So we're not bringing our knees into our chest by rounding our spine. We're exercising the muscles in front of our pelvis. And release both feet back to the mat. Swing your knees side to side again. Cactus your arms. And next time when your knees are to the right side, hook your right ankle over your left knee. Gaze over your left side. Let the gravity does its work by letting that right knee fall towards the ground. Open your chest by pressing that left shoulder blade into the mat. Finish one more big inhale. And exhale, bring everything back to center. Keep your connection between your right ankle and your left knee. Use your right hand gently push your right thigh so that right knee can open. Start feed your right arm between your legs. You can clasp your hands behind the back of your left thigh or in front of your left shin. Use the help of your right elbow to continue open that right knee. And start pulling left knee into your chest. Press your tailbone into the ground so your spine is long and flat. Stretching that right outer hip. Take one more big inhale. And exhale, release everything, release both feet back to the ground. Can add more windshield wiper side to side. And hug your knees into your chest. And rock back and forth, come to cross-legged seated. When you're right cross-legged seated, bring your left foot to the front. Sit tall, reaching the crown of your head toward the sky, pushing both hip bones evenly into the mat. Left hand by your left side. Inhale, reach your right arm up and side bend to the left. But reaching your right fingertips towards the sky so you're not crouching toward the ground. Instead, you're side bending but also lifting up. Let the space grow at the right side of the body. And rest your right hand on the top of your left knee. And bring left hand behind you. Twist to the left. Gaze through your left shoulder to the back of the room. Keep the spine long and straight. Inhale, reaching through the sky, and exhale, rotate that rib cage toward the back. One more big inhale, and exhale, come back toward the front. Bring your palms together to prayer in front of your heart, and start lightly. Lift your left foot off from the ground, not too much. Then start carefully, maintain the height of your left foot, and swing the left foot toward the back. Slowly bring toward the front again. Keep the height of your left foot, and swing it back. Carefully bring it back up. Swing it toward the back, twice more like that. We're just getting a lot of range of motion in the left hip socket right now. Last time. And release your left knee. And both hands framing your right knee, and melt your chest towards your right knee. You can come down to your elbows. Just surrender here. And if you're on your elbows, start coming back up to your hands. And walk your hands toward the front. And help yourself to come to, keep your right knee where it is, and come to half pigeon. With your right knee behind your right waist, and your right foot behind your left hand. Get yourself comfortable. You can slide a block, a folded cushion, underneath your right hip. Whenever you're ready, option 2, come down to your elbows, or stack your hands together And if you like more side body stretch, you can also start walking your hands toward the front. And start walk your hands back, support yourself to come back up. Tuck your left toes and step your right foot back into high plank. Your right leg might be a little bit numb right now. Just roll the right ankle, right knee. Just wake it up again. Inhale, reaching forward. And exhale, knees up or down. Bend through your elbows, move through chaturanga. Hug your elbows towards your chest, all the way down to your belly. Hands by your chest, hug your elbows in. Inhale, reach your chest up. Bhujangasana, baby cobra. And exhale, release down. One more time. Option to stay here. You can also extend both arms. Maybe even lift your kneecaps away from the floor into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. And exhale, push your tailbones up to your first down dog. Pause for a moment in your down dog. Pedal through your legs. If this is your first down dog and you feel like a hamstring just super tight at this moment. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Open the left hip. Draw some big circles with the left knee. Continue making more space in the left hip socket. And exhale, draw the left knee into your left elbow. Inhale, extend it back. And left knee into your right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. And this time, left elbow. Going into right elbow. Going back to left. One more time, right elbow. And to the left. And step your left foot outside of your left hand. And step your right foot outside of your right hand. Press your palms together. Press your elbows into your thigh bones. Malasana, yogi squat. If this is too much for you, slide a block underneath your sit bones. I know it's hard for certain people. And continue pushing that knees open using your elbows in Malasana. It's a rested pose, but it's not doing anything. Extend your left arm out, and right arm up. Release your left ear toward the left shoulder. Stretching the right side of your neck. You can add some roll here. You can also bring the right palm behind you for half bind. Back to center. And extend your right arm out, left arm up. Release your right ear toward the right shoulder. Roll your head around. Option for flip the top palm and bring it to your low back for half bind. Bring your palms back to center and hands down. Push your hips up into wide leg Uttanasana. Sit your hips down. Inhale, arms forward and up into wide leg chair pose. Hold it. And exhale, hand to your heart center. By your side, Tadasana. Bring your feet together. Close your eyes a moment. Check in with yourself, how you feel so far. Are you exhausting yourself, or are you giving yourself exactly what you need? Trust your basic instinct when it comes to your body. And cross your right leg in front of your left. Carefully sit all the way down in the cross leg sitting again, but this time with your right foot forward. Press your palms together. Actually, bring your right hand outside of your right hip and extend your left arm up and side bend to the right. Let the space of your left side body grow. Reaching those left fingertips toward the sky. And exhale, rest your left hand on your right knee and bring your right hand behind you. Twist toward the back. Keep pushing both sit bones into the mat. Inhale. Strengthen and straightening the spine, shooting energy out of the crown of head toward the sky. And exhale, revolve, rotate the right chest, right rib cage toward the back of the room. One more big inhale. And exhale, come back forward. Press your palms together. Lift your right foot slightly off from the ground. And carefully bring it, just like draw a half circle to the back. Along with the same round. Bring back to the front, but keep it lifted. And carefully bring toward the back. Make it as smoothly as possible with even speed. We probably all have a point in this motion that we want to get it over with, so we probably start slowly, but when we get to the point, we just swing it out. Notice it. See if you can establish a better relationship with that point. Last time like this. And this time release your right knee down and twist toward the left, framing your left knee with both arms. Option to walk down to your elbows. And release your chest toward the ground. Bottom and exhale, start, walk yourself up again. And straighten your right leg toward the back. Come to a half pigeon with your left shin bone behind your wrist. Notice the different side are different. Maybe one side you can get your shin bone almost parallel to the shoulder edge of your mat. Maybe not this side. Same thing, if you need a support and it's your left hip, please do so. And stay up, and also come all the way down to your elbows, or stack your hands together, rest your forehead on the top. Or extend both arms forward. One more big inhale. And start walk your hands back towards you. Step to high plank. You can give your left leg any movement to wake it up again. Knees up or down. We'll move directly into upward facing dog this time. Inhale, reaching through forward. And exhale, bend into both elbows. Hug your elbows in halfway or even before that. And pull into upward facing dog. Straighten both arms. And exhale, push your tailbones up into Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Notice if you feel differently in the second downward facing dog. Rotate your biceps to face forward. Your inner thighs toward each other. Push your chest toward the thigh bones. Lift your right leg up, open the right hip. Draw some big circles with that right knee. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, bring your right knee into right elbow. Inhale, bring back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Take it back. Last time, right knee, right elbow. And switch it to left elbow. Back to right. Last time, left. And to the right. Step your foot outside of your right hand. And step your left foot outside of your left hand. Come to Malasana, Yogi Squat. Extend your left arm out, right hand up. Release your ear toward your left shoulder. You can stay here, you can proceed to half bind. You can also all the way to full bind. By wrapping your left arm around your left knee and grab your hands behind you. Don't forget to push that right knee open. Next, bring palms back to center. The other side. Release your right ear towards your right shoulder. Bring your left hand behind you. Option for half bind or full bind. Back to center, both hands down and hips up. Uttanasana. Sit your hips slightly down again. Bend your knees, arms forward and up. Utkatasana Chair Pose. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side, Tadasana. Bring your blocks to the front, maybe the highest height. About your shoulder distance. Draw your left knee up. And bring your left foot into your right inner thigh for triple Utkatasana. Keep opening that left knee. So I'm gonna face this side. If the left foot to the right inner thigh does not work for you, you can bring it to your right calf, or bring it all the way down to the ground. Find the spot in front of you that you can focus on. Keep hugging the right outer hip in so you have a stable foundation. Bring your hands together. Option to stay here or reach your hands all the way toward the sky. Trusting that right foot can hold this much weight for you. And start slowly lower your prayer. And by your side again. And cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sit down to figure four. If you need help to support, the blocks are there. Feel free to bring the hands on top of the blocks. Or you can bring your hands to prayer and use your elbows to push your left knee open. Flex your left toes. Rather left foot. And hands on the blocks. Release your left foot. And extend your right leg towards the back. Supported warrior three. Keep your spine straight. Lifting your right leg through the back of the leg. Flex your right foot. Imagining you are stamping that right foot on the wall behind you. It's almost like you have an imaginary right foot supporting you on the right side. And lightly set down your right foot, arms forward, power lunge, and all the way up to high lunge. Inhale, reaching through your fingertips, and exhale, spin down your back foot, open toward the side, open your arms into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Pressing your knees towards your left knee towards your left pinky. And chest facing the side wall. Reaching through both directions of your fingertips. Pushing into the pinky edge of your right foot. Inhale, flip your top palm, your front palm, and exhale, reverse your warrior. And hands down. Step back, high plank. Chaturanga, inhale, pull into your back bend. And exhale, push your hips back up, downward facing dog. Three to 5 rounds of breath here. If down dog does not suit you, does not give you a moment to catch up, feel free to come down to chair pose or table pose. Bottom exhale, bend into both legs. Step by step, a hop into Malasana. Press your palms together. And exhale, hands down, push your tailbones up. Moving through the wide leg chair pose again. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side. We'll quickly do the other side. Make sure your blocks in the front again. Bring your right knee up. Press the sole of your right foot into the left inner thigh. Keep pressing the right knee open. Option to press your palms together as prayer. Option to float your prayer into the sky. Lift your hands up. Start slowly lower down your prayer. And slide your right ankle over your left knee. Sit down to figure four. Hands on the blocks if you need it. Flex your right foot. Option to bring your hands to prayer. Use your elbows to press your right knee open. And hands down, step down your right foot and extend your left foot toward the back. Supported warrior 3. Lightly step down your left foot. Inhale, arms forward and up. Power lunge. And come all the way up to high lunge. Inhale, reach into both fingertips. And exhale, twist into the side. Spin down your left foot. Bend into your right knee. Open your arms, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your front palm. And exhale, reverse your warrior. Press into the pinky edge of your left foot. Press into your right foot. And exhale, hands down, framing your right foot. Step your right foot back. Move to your chaturanga. And exhale, we'll meet a downward facing dog. 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. From bottom exhale, bend into your legs, step by step, hop into Malasana. Press your hands together. And exhale, hands down, hips up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend into legs, arms forward and up, Utkatasana Chair Pose. Bring weight into both heels. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side. I apologize that my clock is broken, so I need to check computer for time. All right. We'll float one more round on each side quickly. Bring the blocks in front of your mat. Bring your left knee up. The sole of your left foot into your right thigh. Chair pose. Tree pose. Reach your prayer toward the sky. And exhale, slide your left ankle over your right knee. Sit into figure 4. Your hands may be or may not be on the blocks. And step your left foot down. Extend your right leg straight back into warrior 3. Lower your right hip down to be even with your left side. And lower your right foot. Inhale, arms by your ears, power lunge. And come all the way to high lunge. Open to the side to warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. And this time bring your left hand behind your skull and open your chest toward the sky. Carry both hands down. Step your left foot back, high plank. Move to your chaturanga. Open your chest, shine your heart. Push into the top of your feet. And exhale, push into Utthana Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 to 5 rounds of breath here. Evenly pushing into your hands. Trust the connections between each knuckle with your mat. Bottom exhale, bend into your legs step by step, half forward into Malasana. Press your palms together. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, Utkatasana. And exhale, fold over the legs. Bend legs, arms by your ears. Utkatasana Chair Pose. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side. One more time on the right side. Bring your right knee into your chest. Press the sole of your right foot into your left inner thigh. Start floating your prayer towards the sky if you have it. And exhale, slide your right foot over your left knee. Sit into figure 4. Step down your right foot. Hands are on or not on the blocks. Extend your left leg back, warrior 3. Lift through the back of your left leg, pushing into the right foot. And lightly lower down the left foot, palms by your ears, paw length. Come all the way up to high lunge. Inhale, reaching through both fingertips. Exhale, open to the side, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your right palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior by bringing your right hand behind your head and shine. Open your right chest toward the sky. Pushing to the left pinky of the pinky of your left foot. And exhale, both hands down. Step back to high plank. Move to your chaturanga. And we'll all meet at downward facing dog. Three to 5 rounds of breath here. Give yourself a chance to catch up, to reflect, to embrace. Spin your biceps toward the front. Push your heels toward the ground. Bottom for next exhale, bend into your legs, step by step, hop to the front into Malasana. For Malasana, this time we change a little bit. Option to come into traditional Malasana by bringing your heels together. Option to come down to your elbows. Option to round your arms behind and cup your heel with your hands and fall forward. And for those people who have crow pose Bakasana in your practice, if you're still practicing, you can come on, bring the blocks behind you and step on the blocks into Malasana. And bring your hands in front of you. Lift your hips high. Make sure you're in Malasana. Watch first if this is your first time try. Lift your hips high. And bring your knees into your armpit or upper arm bones. You can lift one foot, pull it towards your right sit bone. Release it back down. Left foot, pull your left foot towards the left sit bone. And bring it back down. Make sure your gaze are to the front, not just down. And if you're afraid of crashing into the ground, you can put cushion or blanket in front of you. And if you already practiced Bakasana before, maybe it's a chance to practice staying on your wrist longer. And wherever you are, push your hips up. Especially if you were in Bakasana, slide your hands underneath your feet. Padasana. Use your toes to massage the inside of your wrist. Release the tension from the crow pose. This is a good hamstring stretch as well. If you rock back and forth, straighten your legs. Just let your head hang. And step off your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold over the legs, Utkatasana. Inhale, sit into chair. And exhale, hand to your heart center by your side, Utkatasana. Let's back to the flow. We're gonna add on to the flow. Make sure your blocks in front of you, the torus height, in case you need it. Left foot into your right inner thigh for tree pose. Bring your hands together and float your prayer up. Inhale, reaching through your hands. And exhale, slide your left ankle over your right knee and sit into figure 4. Maybe keep your prayer in front of the heart this time. Step your left foot down. Keep the prayer if you have it. Pull your right knee into your chest and extend your right leg toward the back into warrior 3. Lightly step down your right foot. Inhale, arms by your ear. Power lunge and reaching up to high lunge. Open to the side, warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Bend your left elbow, open your left chest toward the sky. And exhale, come into side angle by bringing your left elbow on the top of your left thigh. Extend your right hand toward the sky. You're not resting on that left elbow. So if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can also bring the left hand to the ground. Right hand down. And still walk to the side, parallel your feet, and fold over the legs. Wide leg fold. If inversion is in your practice, make sure that your hands are in the same line with your feet. If you're practicing tripod headstand, if this is like your first time practicing, make sure you're nearby a wall. Make sure that your hands are in the same line with your feet, and you're landing the crown of your head in front of them. It's like drawing a triangle here, so you have stable foundation for you to come upside down. If it's tripod headstand, it's usually practiced as a passing by. So come down, come back to your right leg fold, bend into your right leg, straighten your left, and switch side. One more time. Next time when you bend into your right leg, come up to the ball of your left foot. Come standing on your right foot. Bring the left shin touch with your right calf, Shiva squat. Hands can be on the ground or on the block. Slowly straighten your right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sit into figure 4. We're pretty familiar with this pose at this point. Now, option 2, release your both hands toward the blocks or toward the ground. Fold over the right leg. Hook the left foot onto the right up arm bone. Flex that foot. Slowly come back up and step down your left foot. Step your right foot back and roll around the ankle, just release the tension. Enjoy your right knee into your chest. Soft your right foot into your left inner thigh. Come into tree pose. We're on the second side already. I know we're in a different direction, but we'll be back. Reach your prayer toward the sky. Hug your left outer hip in, pushing to the left foot. And exhale, slide your right ankle over your left knee. Sit into figure 4 with prayer in front of your heart. It's okay to wobble. Trusting that your left foot, your left ankle can take that for you. Stretching the right outer hip. And step your right foot down. Keep your prayer. Draw your left knee into your chest. And step your left leg toward the back, warrior 3. Step down your left foot, arms by your ears, power lunge, and come all the way up to high lunge. Inhale, reaching to both fingertips, and exhale, open to the right side, warrior 2. Bend into your right leg, push into the pinky of your left foot. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior, bring your right hand behind your head, open your chest toward the sky. Inhale, come back up to warrior 2. And exhale, right elbow on the top of the left thigh. Left hand up, side angle. Option to bring your right hand all the way down to the block or to the ground. Both hands down, walk your hands to the left side. We're back to wide leg fold again. Maybe this time, peace fingers grabbing the big toes or hands grabbing the ankles. We tend to have a fear that when our heart is lower than our hips. Use this chance to establish a good relationship with the situation. Trusting that you're making a good decision for yourself. And of course, you can passing by some inversion if you'd like to. Otherwise, inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, bend into your left leg. Switch side. Next time we bend into your left leg. Hands down on the ground or on the blocks. Almost like a spring. Push all the weight into your left foot. Bend your right leg. Bring your right shin into your left calf. Shiva squat. Straighten your left leg. And pull your right knee into your chest. And bring your right ankle over your left knee. Sit into figure 4. Option to stay here. You can also start lower your hands down on the blocks or on the ground. Hook your right foot onto the left upper arm bone. Carefully come back up and step your right foot down. Step your left foot back, roll around the left ankle. Your flow one more time on each side. Almost there. Bring your left knee up in tree pose with your left foot on the top of the right knee, right inner thigh. Reaching through your prayer. You can trend yourself by closing your eyes, trusting that you still have that foundation even when you close your eyes. People say this might be the most difficult pose. Hands down, slide your left ankle over your right knee. Sit into figure 4. And step your left foot down, keep the prayer. Extend your right leg long, warrior 3. Option to keep your prayer, or if you like to add more upper body strength here, you can also extend your arms by your side, by your ears. And hands down, right foot down, power lunge, and come all the way up to high lunge. Open to the side for warrior 2. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior 2. And come into side angle by bringing your left elbow on the top of your left thigh. Option to stay here. You can also release your left hand down. Flip your top palm, bring it to your back for half bind. And if you like, you can also reach your left arm underneath your left leg. Clasp your hands behind you for full bind. Keep rotating your right chest open. Your spine still straight and strong. Energy shooting out of the crown of your head toward the front. If you have the bind, carefully release it. Hands to the side. Walk into wide leg fold. We're just passing by this time. Bend into your right leg. Bring your hands into prayer. Skandasana. Switch to the left. Switch side to side. When you bend into your right leg, into runner's lunge, you can bring your hands into prayer again, into a power lunge, but with your hands as prayer. And just like what we did with our hands on the ground, bring weight into your right foot, and bend into your left leg, bring that left shin into your right calf for Shiva squat. Standing up, and cross the left ankle over your right knee, sit into figure 4. Option to come to the same pose, bring your hands down all the way to the ground. And if you like to practice more arm balance, then you can come to Eka Pada Galavasana, flying pigeon. And if you like to watch it, come to squat malasana. I like to use the block, so it gives me extra elevation when it comes to it. Left ankle over your right thigh. Bring your hands down onto the blocks that's in front of you, and hook that left foot onto the right up arm bone, and start rocking into your hands. And if you got the hook, you can even extend the leg long. Same as Bakasana, make sure your gaze are to the front, not right underneath you. Fun, right? If you're done with it, just come to Uttanasana, or you can sit down to Malasana just to decompress a little bit. We'll all meet at Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold over the legs, roll up. Second side. Bring right foot into your left inner thigh into tree pose. Maybe try the luck of closing your eyes when you're facing a different side of the room. And so slowly lower your prayer. Slide your right ankle over your left knee. Sit into figure 4. Press your right knee open. Step down your right foot. Pull your left knee into chest. And extend back to warrior 3. Option to stay here. Or extend your arms by your ears. Lower down your back foot. Inhale, come up to high lunge. Take another inhale, reaching to both fingertips. And exhale, open to the side into warrior 2. Flip your front palm. Reverse. And exhale, come up. Bring your right elbow onto the right thigh. Come to side angle. Option to bring your right hand down to the ground or onto the block. Option to flip your top palm, bring it into a half bind. And option for full bind if you like to. Release bind if you have it. Walk both hands to the side. Parallel your feet again. And fold over the legs. Last time. And side bend into your left leg. Bring your hands into prayer. Side bend to the right. One more time. When you bend into your left leg, come to the ball of your right foot. Bring your hands as prayer in front of your heart. Let's bring into Shiva squat. Straighten your left leg. Draw your right knee in front of it into your chest. And cross the right ankle with your left knee. Sit into figure 4. You can lower your hands down to the ground. Just fold over. Or if you like to try Eka Pada Galavasana, second side, make sure your blocks are set up. Shoulder distance. Lowest height or second highest height, just do not be highest height, it's very precarious. Hook your right foot onto the left arm bone and start rocking weight into both hands. And start pull your left heel towards your sit bone. And when you're done with the fun, you can come to Malasana for one more time just to decompress. And sit down to your hips. Lower all the way down to your back. We do so much of making space in our hip sockets, so we're gonna just calibrate a little bit to bring it back to center. Bring a block. If you don't have it, just imagine have it. The narrowest way, or the second narrowest way. Clap it between your thighs. Bring your feet close to your sit bones, hands by your side. And lift your hips up into Eka Pada Galavasana, bridge pose. When we did the sequence with all the hip openings, so our knees might tend to open. So we're using this block to center ourselves to clashing toward the midline. And lower the hips down. And lift the hips up. Slowly lower down. Twice more like that. And lower all the way down. Bring the blocks to the side. Hug your knees in. Just rock side to side. Give your back some nice massage. And slightly move your hips to the left side and drop your knees to the right side. Extend your left arm out. Supine twist. Bring both knees back to center. And slightly move your hips to the right side and drop your knees to the left side. Extend your right arm out. Gaze over your right shoulder. But even start soften your eyes if you haven't done so. Just let your body start quieting down. Taking in your efforts through the sequence. Bring both knees back to center. And extend your legs long. Hands naturally rested by your side. Get whatever you need for Shavasana. Me personally, I like having a blanket over my pelvis so I feel more grounded. I'll put some pillow under your head. If there's anything else that you like to include in your practice today, please do so, but make sure that you give enough time for you to cool down and rest. Feel your body sinking into the space beneath you. Just like practicing any other postures we practiced tonight. Shavasana.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
If you're not rushing to anywhere after this, feel free to stay in your Shavasana. If you're ready to come up, so wiggling your toes, your fingers. Gently sway your head side to side. Roll up onto your right side. Practice the transition just as carefully as any other postures. And use your hands to support yourself to come to seated pose. Keep your eyes closed. Palms facing down on your knees. Bring your palms facing upwards. Press your hands together as prayer in front of your heart. And if it resonates with you, we'll finish the class with one sound of Om, just to celebrate our practice. Take one big inhale. Exhale, let everything out. One more big inhale followed by Om. And bow your head toward your heart. Just slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to come forward. Now I'll end the recording now and upload it to my channel later. Have a good night.